and get Tamuning, Tumon, Harmon, Mayor Louise Rivera on the line and kind of see if she's seen anything in her neck of the jungle. Good morning, Mayor.
Hi, Mayor.
Hey, good morning, Chris and Bree. Good morning to you all.
Good morning,
Good morning.
Guam.
Good morning.
So, Mayor, we hear you're going to be getting some sailors down there in Tumon.
Oh, well, we hear a lot of that. We're seeing canopies put out in front of buildings all over the place, but we don't know which one it is.
Where are you seeing these canopies?
Just going up in different places, different hotels. So a lot of questions have come to me about if they're going to use this side or that side. And I have not received any official notice or anything about where exactly or which hotel they'll be using.
So which hotels are you seeing the canopies, though?
Of course, there's the ones on Epaw Road, and then
That would be
there
Days
was one
Inn
at
and...
Sheraton.
Go back, I'm sorry, Mayor. Which, you said Days Inn and which?
Days in, and then like how Windham is where they have we see like officers outside and the cones on the road. I got a call about canopies going up in front of Sheraton, and then just different places. I haven't talked to the property owners yet, but usually I would do that just to make sure. And we continue to ask the Joint Information Center for information. So I want official information before I put anything out.
Sheraton, that's in Tamuning, right? That's in Tamuning.
Yeah.
Okay, so you mentioned Days Inn, Wyndham Garden, Sheraton, and what about in Tumon?
Well, in Tumon, we're hearing about different hotels where guests have been moved to, but I really don't know which ones exactly they'll be using to quarantine or to help out those that are on the ship.
But you've seen tents and canopies in Tumon also? I mean, we already know that Pac Stars, where quarantined passengers from the flights that arrived to Guam have been staying, but if you've seen additional activity in other hotels?
Well, no. Just gearing up of, I don't know if they're just cleaning or screening their guests before they come inside. But
Well, I don't think there's any guests.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't call them guests. I'm pretty sure they don't call themselves guests. Charges, maybe they're the charges. Inmates.
I wanted to follow up on the Hoffaday bingo situation. Have you heard anything else about that? Because
we haven't heard
we
anything,
just
Mayor.
got it from the Joint Information Center a couple weeks ago, and then it was like nothing.
Yeah.
That is correct. I have not received anything either. The latest information we received was about 2 homeless individuals being tested positive. And as you know, we have many homeless people still around the island, all over the place. And, especially with our park area, they're right there in Tamuning. There's several people there. We're always telling them, not to be congregating there because sometimes there's 5 or more altogether.
Right.
So you were contacted by the Joint Information Center about the 2 homeless people, so they were from Tamuning? I mean,
No.
Were staying in Tamuning?
No, it was just on the press release.
Okay, yeah, but you don't know if they're in
Right.
staying in Tamuning.
Yeah, I have not been contacted about that. We did our last meeting that we had with Governor's office, and Dr. Cabrera was on Sunday with all the mayors.
Tell us about that meeting, Mayor.
Well, we did the Zoom video chatting, and so our concern is, what are they going to do about the homeless? And they said that they're still working on it, and so we're still waiting for an answer or what we can do or what we can have them go.
So
I wonder, Mayor, if
faces out there.
I wonder if the canopies that are being set up at any of those hotels, or if that is going to be something for the homeless. because we've got the sailors, but then at the same time, we've been told by the administration that, and also talking to people with the Guam Homeless Coalition, that there is something going on with them trying to create some area where they can house the homeless.
Right, because they need to have places, which the governor said, where they can, shower. So nothing since Sunday? No other?
Well, we have not heard anything, but we've been posing that question, for even before this pandemic crisis.
Did you try calling 311?
No, I have not.
You might want to try that.
I would assume that we would be notified as leaders, and then they also consider us frontline. So to be informed of everything going on, or to even take our suggestions. Yeah, we're just waiting for a response, and we'll continue to follow up with them.
You've been asking, I know you said you had a WhatsApp chat group with the EOC. Yeah, the EOC.
Yes.
And you have a rack there. You still have a rack? That's a response activity coordinator for people who are watching and not sure.
Bree's going deep. She's using the lingo now.
Do you guys still have a rack?
I haven't called to check if we do up there, but I direct all my questions to our Madam President, Melissa Tavares, and
Right.
our Executive Director, Angel Sablan, or just to our EOC chat group.
Okay.
And hopefully they give a response, because, I'm pretty sure, all the other mayors feel the same. We need to know.
Right.
We want to know what's going on, and then because, yes, we hear that people are being quarantined. I know that some have come right off the plane and are quarantined at home. How do we know they're not going out shopping at Payless or Costellas? What have you. If they need help, I'd like to help them. Now, we have our gloves, we have our masks. So, if they need bread, I'm going to go buy my family bread so I can buy one for them and have it trucked off. We want to help them. We're asking them to help us, give us the information so we can help them too, to stop spreading it, to make
Right.
sure they're not going out. They
So,
understand.
What
But
about when you hear the JIC saying, well, you just have to act like it's everywhere, that everybody is infected?
Well, then why are we still going out, giving out food, to, like having people come and pick up food, at the schools and at the, at the centers. We act like they have it, but, there's others. We don't know if they're the ones carrying, and, it's just too close. Even if they say 6 feet away, but, we're using sticks to pass out the food, or even just, just to go around. We need to know more. We just need to really, be informed. And then, of course, I have people calling me about, like, those that are deceased. We have friends and family in the community and all around that have passed away, and we don't know if they passed from COVID-19 or, unless the family tells us. But, we just need to be more informed. They have that information, but at least to, to share it with those, especially those that understand confidentiality, and HIPAA, all those regulations. But,
Has anybody in the community told you that their family members passed away from COVID from your village?
Not from my village.
Okay.
I do have a couple of people that passed away, not of COVID, but I am aware of one, a family friend, of a friend of mine, is a family member, but not from Tumon.
What village?
I'm not sure. I just know that the kids grew up in Tumon. Yeah, but I don't know where their father stays at.
Well, I just have one more question. And what seems to be the sentiment in the community about this move of the sailors from the USS Theodore Roosevelt into hotels in Tumon or Tamuning or wherever? Do they have any concerns, or they're fine and acknowledge the fact that
we just want to know where it is so that we are more cautious about, which way we're going when we're going to the, to get groceries or what have you. They just want to be informed so that, that they, they'll stay away from that area because, they also say it's airborne, so.
Well, I think if you haven't been told that you have any positive patients in your village, or can't even identify isolation facilities or quarantine facilities, you're probably not going to know.
Yeah. Mayor, keep us posted. You're our agent in Tamuning, so keep us posted. We got Mayor Hoffman
our field reporter.
Right. We got Mayor Hoffman on the other line. We're going to catch up with him too. Okay, Mayor.
Okay.
Thanks, Mayor.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Okay.
You too. God bless you.
Okay.
Wash your hands, Mayor.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
There you go. That's to